going to be working on middle splits. So don't be scared if you do not have a middle split. We're not going to go into the full expression of a middle split unless you want to, or unless you can. Do not force yourself into the middle splits or any of the stretches, or, you know, if any of the exercises aren't working for you, please don't feel like you have to do them. Make modifications for your body. We're going to be starting sitting on the floor. Just have a yoga mat today. We will be on our hands and knees for a little bit. So if you have some knee cushioning, you might want to grab that right now. And middle splits is a lot of the hips. So we'll be working our hips. We'll be squeezing our butt. All that other fun stuff. But right now it's 10. Yeah, comfortable seated position. You can have your legs crossed. You can have them out. You can also be sitting somewhere else. You don't have to sit directly onto the floor right now, but eventually you will. But relax your arms and then feel your spine long and lengthened, as if you've got a string on the top of your head and it's attached to the ceiling and someone's just holding you up. And once you've got that, relax your shoulders. Take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then start to move your head right and left, bringing your chin to your shoulder. Well, not directly to your shoulder, but toward your shoulder, keeping the rest of your body still. Noticing any sensations you have in your neck. I definitely have a twinge on this side right here. Just notice it. If you want to breathe into whatever sensations you're feeling, you can. Stop with your chin to the right. We're going to draw a U shape from the right and left. Take it slow and breathe. And then bring it to a rainbow shape, lifting your chin up and over, elongating your cervical spine as you reach your chin up. Still sitting up tall. And then float your head back to center and just rock your head side to side, allowing your head to fall heavy. Next time your head gets to the right, keep it there. And then take your right hand, give your head gentle pressure, flex your left palm down into the floor and take a deep breath. And then release your head, float it to the opposite side. Same thing, gentle pressure, flex your right palm down into the floor, sit up tall and take a deep breath. And then release your head and dip your chin into your chest. Let your head fall heavy. Take your fingertips behind your head and then elbows fall in. Take a deep breath. And then on your next inhale, lift your head up and open your elbows wide. Exhale, bring your elbows together. And then keep breathing like this, opening your elbows wide. Ooh, my back cracked. Exhale, bring them together. Let's do 2 more. And then stopping with fingertips on your shoulders, stir your elbows all the way around. Breathe. And then reverse the circle. And then stopping here, float the arms down, take a rest, deep breath. If your legs are crossed, we're going to uncross them, recross the other one on top. And then bring your arms out to the side and hug yourself, switching the arm that's on top each time. Keep breathing. And then stopping with your arms crossed, we're gonna lift the arms up and out. And then other one on top, up and out, and keep going. Use your breath. Make sure you're bringing your arms right next to your ears and then open. Rib cage is soft. You're not poofing out your ribs. Whew. One more time, right and left. Stop with your arms out and open and close your fists as fast as you can. One arm goes up, one down, and then alternate right and left. Breathe. And then stop with both arms up. Hands to a fist, thumbs on the outside. Circle your wrists and start to float your arms down. Breathe. And then reverse the direction of the circles. And then at the top, fingertips together. Again, circle the wrists. Like you're scooping out some yogurt or some ice cream in your palm. And then reverse the direction, floating your arms back up to the sky. And at the top, arms by the ears, fingertips reaching to the ceiling. One more inhale, reach up taller. And then exhale, float the arms down. And then rest, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna bring the soles of the feet together. So if you're not already on the floor, time to get to the floor. Soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side, and start a rock right and left. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. During your rock, if you want, you can pull your heels a little bit closer in, but not totally necessary. We're still warming up. We're gonna start to turn this into a circular motion. So lead with your chest. Bringing your chest forward and back. And try not to round, none of this. So you're really reaching, elongating your spine. If all you have is this little circle, that's your own range of motion. Stay there, don't try to go a little bit crazier than your own range of motion. Let's reverse the direction. And if you like, you can time it with your breath. Inhale as you reach forward, exhale it back. Let's do 2 more circles. All right, and then find your stop. Bring your hands behind you, palms in, fingers out to the back. Bring your knees together and then open them back up. Stopping in each position to allow your hips to relax just a little bit. All right, and then stopping here, feet out wide. Bring the knee toward the midline, right and left. Also breathe. All right, the next time your right knee gets to the front, you're gonna stay. All right, in this position, we're gonna bring the left toe to the right knee. Boop, just like this. And then fingertips either reaching down to the floor or out to the side, but sit up tall and we're gonna squeeze this right glute to lift your hip off the floor for 8, 7, 6, inhale, exhale, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay. Whew. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze it higher. And then lower it down and take a deep breath. We're gonna switch our legs. So now our right leg is in front, the left leg is behind. Try to get your toe lined up with your knee. Both hips are onto the floor. We're sitting up tall. And again, either fingertips reaching down to the floor, out to the side. This time it's our left hip. Squeeze it up for 8. Inhale. Exhale. Whew. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, and then take a rest, deep breath. All right, now we're going to bring our legs back to our butterfly position. And then try to pull your heels in as close as possible. Relax your shoulders, sit up tall, and then take a deep breath and lift up even taller. On your exhale, drop your chin into your chest, dive down into your lap. Exhale, and then inhale, lift your chest and chin up to the sky. And then exhale back down. Inhale back up. Keep going, use your breath. Find your flow. Relax your hips. After this next one, we're gonna reverse. So starting at the top, deep breath in. And then exhale, swan, dive forward, and then roll up, bringing your head up last. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Try to stay looking at me until the very last moment. Look at me, look at me. Now you can drop your chin into your chest. Let's do 2 more. And then stopping here, give a little knee bounce up and down, and breathe. All right, still sitting up tall, bring your arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in, lift up even taller. On your exhale, fall to the right. Place the palm onto the floor, stack your shoulders and reach your left arm by your ear. We're gonna use our rib cage and an inhale to pull us up. And then exhale down the other side. Keep going right and left at your own speed. Use your breath. Make sure you're not going forward or back, so now like this. Right directly to your side. And also make sure your legs are not doing one of these. You're trying to stretch that opposite knee away as you go right and left, if you can manage to do that at all. Whew. Next time we get to our right, we're gonna stay. All right, we're gonna ride down the middle, so take a deep breath in. Exhale takes you down the center, but reach here, and then stack it back up. Inhale. Exhale, down the center, head hangs heavy. Inhale, stack it up. Maybe you twist to look up to the sky. Whatever you're doing, take your time, use your breath, and flow through it. Remember, that knee shouldn't come up like this. You should try to stay, reach it away. Whew, let's do one more time, right and left, and we're gonna stop in the center. So in the center, reach your arms out as far as you can. Look out at me. Take a deep breath in and reach your chin toward me. And then keep that length in your spine. Exhale, drop your chin into your chest. Let your forehead hang heavy and take 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, perhaps you feel your spine lengthening once again. And then on your exhale, maybe you can find a little bit more depth. And then use an inhale to roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. And then at the top, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna bring our legs to a V position. So, doesn't have to be your widest V for now. We're gonna go a little bit wider in a moment. So just sitting up tall, and we're gonna start to engage our leg muscles. So charge your heels down into the floor and engage your quads. Bring your arms out to the side with your palms up. Lift up out of your waist, rib cage is soft, and then twist right and left. Whew. I'm going into the wall. If you have a wall situation, feel free to curl your arms. But keep charging your heels down into the floor. So you're just moving from your hips all the way up to your head and neck. And then start to make your twist smaller and smaller and smaller until you come to your stop. And then place your hands down into the floor, and we're gonna draw circles with your chest. Keep charging your heels down into the floor and engaging your quads. Also breathe. Inhale as you reach your chest forward. Exhale as you reach it back. And then reverse the direction. Feeling again your spine long. Reaching your chest and chin toward me. And again, if this is your range, then this is your range. Don't ever try to like force yourself into a deeper range. Always make sure you're able to engage your leg muscles. All right, we're gonna stop here. Let's shake out our legs just for a little bit. All right, and then engage them again. Bring your arms out to the side like airplane wings with your palms down this time. We're gonna bounce our legs to our widest straddle and then back to this one at a time for 8, 7, 6, 5, engage your abs, soften your rib cage, and then 4, 3, oh my gosh, 2, 1 more, and then shake out your legs again, and this time we're going to shake them into our widest straddle. So comfortable wide straddle. So if that other straddle was comfortable for you and you can't go any deeper, then that's where you're going to stay. So comfortable straddle should be still with your heels charging down into the floor, quad muscles engaged. Feet should be pointing toward the sky, so really flex your feet toward your face. And then arms out to the side. Take a deep breath in, lift up even taller. On your exhale, you're going to dive the right arm underneath and reach the left arm by the ear. Again, we're stacking our shoulders one at a time, or on top of each other, so try not to do one of these. And then inhale, we're going to pull ourselves up again by the rib cage. And then exhale, this left arm dives under, right arm reaches by the ear. Make sure you're going directly to your side. Keep charging your legs down into the floor so it allows you to lift up out of your waist even taller each time as you go right and left. And if you can, reach your fingertips to your toes. Arm by the ear, there's no visor situation going on. One more right and left. Woo! Excellent. All right, and then take a relax so you can chill out with the legs, give them a little shake, deep breath. All right, and then engage them again. So now we're gonna really charge our heels into the floor, and we're gonna imagine that we have strings in our knees, and we're gonna lift the knees. So heels are charged into the floor, lift the knees, and then as you extend them straight, you're gonna point your toes. So keep your heels on the floor, flex and lift the knees, and then point and roll through to get them straight again. And that's all we're doing. Lift like a marionette and lower. Lift and lower. If it's working out for you, you want to add a challenge, you can try doing hands at the same time to get a multiple body stretch, arms and legs, multiple body. What am I saying? All right, we're gonna try alternating right and left. So lifting right and left, right and left. So what is happening with our legs? We need to engage quad, engage your glutes. All right, let's do one more time, right and left. And then stopping here, we're gonna shake our legs back to a pike position and take 2 deep breaths. Now I just remembered we should have stayed in there. Just one more thing. My bad. Come back to your straddle position. Make sure you're sitting up tall on both sits bones. We're gonna take this right leg and we're gonna bend it in. And have the sole of the foot onto the floor. Flex your left foot. You're gonna grab your right ankle with your left hand. You're gonna try to place this elbow onto the floor. You're gonna listen to your left knee. Flex your toes toward your face. Reach your arm by your ear. Reach your right knee away. Take 2 deep breaths. You can touch your toes, reach them. And then coming up on an inhale. Hands behind you. Bring that right leg down, and we're gonna bend this left knee in. Sole of the foot is onto the floor. Hip bones are onto the floor. Flex towards your face. This time, right hand reaches to left ankle. You're gonna wanna feel this left leg, left knee pulling away. So stretch right feet towards your face. Right elbow into the floor. Reach your left arm by your ear. Rib cage is in. Take 2 deep breaths. Excellent. Come up on an inhale. And now we can relax. Shake out your legs like I wanted to before. And now we can take 2 deep breaths. All right, now we're gonna move to our hands and knees. So if you want to grab some extra cushion for your knees, you can do that. And we are gonna end in our frog pose. So if you know that you have knee issues, perhaps have some knee pads or something handy, because frog pose tends to be a little iffy on the inside of the knees. So just make sure you're comfy and you don't have to go into the full expression if you don't want to. So on our hands and knees here, finding your arms right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're gonna extend the right leg out to the side with a bent knee and just draw 4 circles. Squeeze your butt. Breathe. And then reverse those circles. Ooh. And then we're gonna stop with that leg hinged out to the side, just like you were the DeLorean. And you're gonna open and close the DeLorean door for 8. Squeeze it up. 7. 6. Keeping your 2 hips in line if you can. Squeezing your glute to lift the leg for 4. 3. 2. And then the last one, you're gonna keep it up. Extend the leg straight, flex your foot, and then place it down. So make sure that that leg is parallel or coming out perpendicular from your body rather. So not up here or back there. And then plant the instep of your foot onto the floor. You're gonna walk your arms a little bit further up ahead and make sure that your back leg, your left leg is not going in or out. Make sure it's parallel. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're gonna bring your body forward, squeezing your butt. Belly button pull deep toward your spine. Maybe you press your hip down into the floor. And then inhale back up. And exhale, maybe you sink your hips back into a half child's pose. Inhale it back up. Exhale it down. Go at your own speed. Find your flow and use your breath. Squeezing your glutes to press your hips down into the floor. We're gonna do one more time, forward and back. The next time you get to the back, you're gonna find a child's pose. Whew. So scooting this leg back, toes together, knees can fall out to the side. Rest your forehead onto the floor and take 2 deep breaths. Use an inhale to roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time, coming to your knees. If this feels terrible, you can sit up like this. I'm gonna scoot myself around, but we're gonna clasp the fists together and circle the wrists around. And breathe. Reverse your circles. And then shake it out. And let's go back to our tabletop position, making sure we're stacked underneath our joints. We are a strong table. All right, then engage your abs. This time left leg goes out to the side with that bent knee. And you're gonna draw 4 giant circles with your knee. Breathe. Reverse your circles. Keep pushing the floor away. Active shoulders. All right, now you are the DeLorean. Bring that leg out to the side, up and down for 8. Squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, inhale. For 4, whoo, 3, 2, last one, we're gonna stay, extending that leg straight with a flex split and then dropping it down. Plop. Check out your right leg now, make sure it is, again, parallel. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine and press your hips down into the floor. Inhale yourself back up. Exhale, hips back. Just like child's pose. Keep going, use your breath. Again, you're still working through your own personal range of motion, and you might notice that your hips get a little bit more looser as you go. Right, after this last one, we come into our child's pose and we're gonna rest. Woo. All the way down, toes together, knees out to the side, forehead to the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, use an inhale to roll up through your spine, coming up to your knees. All right, I like to do frog pose off of my mat because my knees slide out to the side. If you're on the floor, that's awesome. You can totally slide with the knees out to the side. However, inside of the knees might feel a little bit tender. So if you have like little cushions or something, you can just place onto your knees. Grab those right now. Otherwise, just see how it feels. We're on our hands and knees here. And make sure you're in your perfect tabletop position. Your knees are underneath your hips. Your arms are right underneath your shoulders. And then we're gonna keep this 90-degree bend of our legs, and we're gonna send our legs out to the side. So I'll show you from the side, and then I'll show you from the front. So you're gonna end like this. So sometimes legs are like this. You just wanna make sure you're maintaining that 90-degree bend of your legs. And then sometimes like hips are forward or back behind the knees. You wanna make sure that your hips are right in line with your knees. And then come down to your forearms. So from the front, I look like a squished frog. My ankles are right in back of where my knees are. And I'm just sitting here having a good time. So we're not just gonna sit here and have a good time. We are going to arch and tuck. So I'm gonna move back to this position. So just little tiny movements. It's gonna feel completely awesome when you first start. You're going to inhale, reach your tailbone up to the sky. And then exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine and round your back. Keep charging your heels into the floor. Keep lifting on that inhale. Exhale, tuck. Go at your own speed. Use your breath. Really squeezing your glutes to lift, and then tucking it under. We'll do 2 more. Ooh. And then when you're done with that last exhale, you can find your neutral spine. Keep your feet flexed, and maybe your knees slide out to the side a little bit deeper. If you'd like to try, you can extend one of your legs out straight. I'm gonna face this way for this. And wherever you are, take 2 deep breaths. Keep squeezing your glutes. If you'd like, you can tuck this leg back in, try the other leg. Or if you're feeling really good, you're gonna take your next 2 deep breaths with both legs out. Engage your leg muscles, engage your glutes. Take 2 deep breaths wherever you are. Excellent work. And then come out of it. Woo! However you can. Oh my gosh. Make lots of noises if you have to. That's what I always do. And then make your way back to your mat. And we're just gonna lay on our back, pulling both knees tightly into our chest. Perfect timing. All right, so upside down child's pose. We're here, knees are tight. Ooh, hips feel awesome. Let's rock ourselves right and left and just breathe. Oh, this ponytail is no fun. There we go. All right, then place one hand on either knee, stir your knees out and around. Again, you can use your strong arms to power your legs if your hips are a little bit tired. You know, mine are. Whew. Then reverse the direction of your circle. And then place the soles of your feet onto the floor wider than your mat. Keep your knees bent. Place your arms out to the side like airplane wings with your palms down. And then one at a time, let the knee fall toward the midline of your body. A little bit of a twist with your lower body. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Again, abs are engaged, everything's soft, and you're squeezing your glute to press that knee down. All right, and then extend your left leg down flat onto your mat and pull your right knee into your chest. Place your left hand on the outside of that right knee, and then cross the right leg over to the left side of your body. Your right hip can come off the floor, but leave your shoulders on the floor. And then turn your head all the way to the right. Spinal twist. We made it. Take 2 deep breaths. And then roll onto your back, pull both knees into your chest and inhale. Exhale the right leg down flat, left leg stays bent. Right hand goes on the outside of the left knee, left arm comes out to the side, and then cross your left leg to the right. Your hip can come off. Turn your head to the left. Take 2 deep breaths. And then use your next exhale to lower yourself completely flat onto your back and find a place of relaxation for a few moments. Just allow your body to reset after all that work. So you might be feeling energy tingling in some places, maybe your hips or your shoulders maybe are having a little bit trouble relaxing. Still some leftover energy in those joints. If you feel that, just breathe into those places. You can talk to your body, tell it to relax. And as you tell your body to relax, why don't you go ahead and thank your body also for all the hard work you just did. Particularly the muscles of your hips, the muscles of your glutes, and the muscles of your legs and abdominals today. Lots of those muscles being used. Thank your breath for leading you through all the movement. And if this is feeling good, you want to stay, you can totally just chill here. Or come to your giant sit-up. If you're ready to get up, let's open our eyes. Bring your arms up by your ears. Fingertips reach overhead. Feet are flexed. Deep breath in. Exhale, giant sit-up. Excellent work. Whew, that certainly was a middle splits exploration. I hope everyone's legs and hips and everything feel really good. Thank you so much for working out with me today.